Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. For NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Looking at Toronto, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Clippers. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. You know, these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
Now here is Hardaway. Outside Curry. Fires away from way outside. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. A three. During. Great positioning on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Pass to Hardaway. Back to Curry. Green, the screen. Fires for three. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Here he goes. Right wing. Hardaway with the steal. Outside Curry. Back to Turkoglu. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
A big guy with great range. The defense can't let Turkoglu find his spots at the arc.
So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, that's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
Here's the screen. Pass to Shepard. And the three ball is good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Bogut in the corner. Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Hardaway with it. Shoots over Dick.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key. Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now here's Curry. Green, the screen. To the middle to stop the run. 5 to shoot. Right side Curry. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. To Shepard, that's good.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Curry from deep three-point land. And Bogut slams it in.
A very solid rebounder. Bogut using that reach there to get a second look.
Here's Shepard. Rebounded by Bogut. Warriors trailed by 8. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with it. As far as Brandon Ingram goes, Coach believes that space is the key. He told me, quote, if we can close the gap, there aren't as many tools that he can go to, especially if we have a second defender to throw an occasional arm out. Percentages drop quite a bit in those cases. Kevin, back over to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Here's Dick. Still without a basket. Murray bowls.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Here's Green into the lane, and Green slams it in.
Draymond with the assertiveness off the drive.
Hardaway with the steal. And it's Murray Boyles with the rebound. Raptors leading by 7. Ingram wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Green taking his time here. To the inside. Curry's shot is good.
With his touch, Curry can beat you from inside as easily as he can outside.
.15 left in the first. Pass to Dick. 6 to shoot. Raptors need to get a shot up. Off target from three-point range. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Toronto ahead, up 5.
The Raptors, 15.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. RJ, there were questions about the 2 timeline approaching Golden State, but some of those young guys have made a difference.
And some haven't. But those team-friendly contracts of those younger players, that's one advantage. And a way to keep that energetic talent around their young stars.
And Whiteside stays right with it.
There's a 7-footer. Whiteside using that size and snatching up the offensive board and finding his own opportunity.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And you think of the great shot creators. Richard, how underrated is footwork to what they do?
Well, it's very underrated. It's not just big men. You look at guys like Jalen Brunson, Kyrie Irving, even going back to Kobe Bryant. Great footwork will always enable you to get off your shots.
Back to quickly. Stolen by Ball. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Ball's got some very fast hands. He will strip it and turn it into a fast break immediately.
Pass to Holland. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Steps back. And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Holland. Pass to Whiteside. It's stolen by Randall.
They've been doing a lot of things right in this game, but something they have to improve on is their ball security. You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
To the paint. Inside. It's stolen by Kuminga. Randall right side. And then Randall slams it in.
You got to have guts and hops to pull off a dunk like that. Randall got a lot of both.
Nobody near Allen. Hits the three-point bomb. Allen's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Livingston. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Ball feeling it out a bit. And Ball slams it in.
There is no doubt that Ball brings his flight gear to the arena. The man has a little bit of bounce on him.
Down low. Whiteside, no good. Warriors trailed by 4. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Back to you guys.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, we thank you very much. Back to Green. Pass to Curry. Clock at 4. Ingram with the steal. Here's Shepherd. And again, it's Toronto with a 3.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Outside Curry. Beyond the arc. The 3 ball from Curry.
Nobody answers the call better than Stephen Curry.
Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Warriors trailed by 6. Here's Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Duren. 34 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And it's Golden State's ball. They host the Clippers after this game. And the wide open shot from Green. And another 3 for Golden State.
Mr. Reliable, you can count on Green to show up every night.
There's 14 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Shepherd. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Shepherd's got a pair of triples in the second half for the Raptors. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Raptors lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Richard, be honest, did you expect Curry to have this kind of career when he was drafted into the NBA?
I don't think anyone expected Steph to have such a transformative career. He's more than a superstar. He's an icon and an excellent ambassador for the game.
Now, Dick. Still yet to score. Duren high post. And Curry pulls it down. Warriors trail by 4. It's to Hardaway. And the shot goes in. Hardaway has got the first points of the second half here for the Warriors. Here's Klingon. And here is Hardaway. Dick defending. Outside Curry. Klingon with it. Duren picks him up. And they recover it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Pass to Dick. He takes it in. And the dunk by Dick.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And he makes that one.
He's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size
Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
To the wing on the left. Ingram outside. Lets it go from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Ingram's got 6.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Curry. And the wing jumper offline.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
No one near Shepherd as he lets it go. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Now here's Hardaway. 7 points in the game. It's rebounded by Dick.
Try to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Takes it inside. Bring in with the block. Curry on the wing. It's stolen by Duren. Shepherd with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. There's 1:40 left to play in the third. Clock at 6. Pass to Dick. And it's Shepherd, top of the key. Warriors with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Curry looking it over. Now Hardaway. Going inside. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Almost whenever he wants to, Benny can get to the hoop. He's that good with the rock.
Pass to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
He's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Shepherd. Here's Murray Boyle. Duren, no good. Warriors trailed by 8. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Green. Here's Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Great job of just letting that play develop. Ingram showing a little IQ there.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Both teams will make substitutions. Hardaway hits them both. 5 seconds left in the third quarter. Just 3 on the clock.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And so it's the Toronto Raptors in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry be. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And here's Randall. There's the triple. Sinks the triple. Randall's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Warriors. Quickly looking it over. In the corner, it's Whiteside. To the paint. Here's Holland. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 7.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish. He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Pass to Allen. Now, here's Quickly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Joe knocks down the 3 ball. Joe's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Randall outside. And that's a foul. Called on Ron Holland. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's ball. Six on the shot clock. To the inside. Here's Randall. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Raptors. Joe in the corner. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Raptors leading by 9. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Whiteside with it. Here's Holland. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Outside Curry. The three doesn't go.
That's kind of a Hail Mary there. That's the mark of desperation.
Turin. Now Dick. Turin a screen. 4 on the shot clock. Well, we all love teams going all in to win. But some teams run that risk, and it does not work out.
But that's the risk. These windows are so small. If you believe that you have a chance to go all in, or if you have a 2-year window, it's okay to leverage the future in hopes of getting it done now.
Sees him with the putback.
This is the energy that Green provides. Just flat out refuses to give up on any play.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Ingram. Let's lose a 3. And it's sent back by Bogut.
And Bogut, known as a quality defender, effective at keeping those at bay. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
The basket is good. Warriors trailed by 11. Outside Hardaway. Here's Curry. Now Green. Launches it. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
At all times he's on the court, Green is active and physical. He loves being in the middle of the action.
And he misses the second attempt, but one more coming up here. And he nails the third.
They need everything they can get right now, but can't leave points on the table.
Tries the spin move. Duran off the glass.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Rebounded by Ingram. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Raptors. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Off target with the open look. And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
And so it's Toronto winning this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.